Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction for Red Bull Leipzig 1, Man City 3 in the Champions League. It's a really good result for us, so make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well, but definitely hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much for that. Let's jump into it. So 2 games played and 2 games won in the Champions League. We're top of the group, we're flying, and you got to say we're probably going to cruise through after this. This was our most difficult game in the group. We came through in almost flying colours towards the end. I think the scoreline is probably a fair result on the game. But yeah, I mean, we made hard work of it again. If you look at our last few games, Wolves, Newcastle, this one as well, at times we played great football, particularly in the first halves. We create a lot of chances, or a lot of half chances anyway, and we just don't put the ball in the net, and we're punished. We're punished for it. Because again, in this game, we concede from a counter-attack. Again, we concede because we pushed high up. And all that dominance and all that ball possession, it's gone to waste pretty much. We were at a 1-0 lead at that point. We were cruising. You're thinking we're going to take the second half on again and just go on and dominate from the offset, which is what we did. But again, we gave away a stupid counter-attack goal. And I've got to say, until Alvarez came on and until Pep made his substitutions, we didn't really like we were going to score again. A bit like the Wolves game, we could have gone on another 90 minutes, and that Newcastle game gone on another 90 minutes and not scored another goal. And it looked like we were going to do that again in this one and finish with a 1-1 draw. But we ground it out. Pep made his substitutions. And what I will say on that one really is that the substitutions Pep made actually made a difference, and they came at a right time for us. And we got the second goal, which again I thought we thoroughly deserved. We absolutely battered them, to be honest with you. And if we, again, better at finishing, we would have wrapped the game up long before then. But we got the second goal, and then Pep makes the change. He brings on Doku. And, he looks to hit them on the counter-attack, which is what we did. And Alvarez and Doku combine really well, along with Haaland, and Doku finishes nicely into the far corner. And the game finished 3-1. But am I confident going into the weekend against Arsenal? It's tough to say because, like I said, I think we're playing well, particularly in moments. Again, in that first half, we absolutely blew them away. And I thought Foden was absolutely fantastic today. He played in the middle. We keep saying, put Foden in the middle. Let's see what he can do. And I thought it was phenomenal. I thought he took the game by the scruff of the neck. And, he was at the heart of everything we did. He had 5 shots in that first half, which is half the total that we had for the whole team. I thought him and Lewis, fantastic together. They linked up well. Both of them are fantastic on the half turn. Lewis's passing was a little bit off in the first half, but his work rate, his energy, his tackling, and again, he looked dangerous, and it was a wonderful ball in to get Foden's opening goal. So yeah, them two, I think they've really stated a case for themselves against Arsenal, because if Rodri missing, we need someone to play in that role. Can Lewis play there? Maybe he's not going to be strong enough, but I see a player that can come into that midfield and massively help us out, or at least play on that left-hand side. Wherever Pep plays him, I think Lewis is a fantastic player, and I think he can do a job. And as we saw, he links up really well with Foden, who again can do a job in the middle of the park. But wherever Pep goes that way, I don't know, because if you look at the second half, Alvarez comes on, scores a wonder goal. Might have took a little deflection, but I think that's going to be harsh. Fantastic goal. And again, Alvarez keeps doing it for us. He keeps scoring important goals for us in big moments. And again, can you leave him out of the team? I don't think you can. So I expect him to come back into the middle of the weekend. Foden will be pushed probably on the right-hand side, and Bernardo Silva to drop into the middle as well, with, of course, Rodri missing through suspension. But I think Foden and Lewis were our highlights today. I thought they were fantastic. It was also good to see Jack back on the left-hand side. I thought he had a pretty good game until he was substituted off towards the end for Doku. And I thought Guardiola being in that team alongside Diaz, Akanji and Walker, I think it was a solid defence. I know we conceded on the counter-attack, but we're always vulnerable with that. We push up to the halfway line. We have no pace other than on that right-hand side, so it was a danger. And to be fair, Akanji nearly got there. He nearly muscled him off the ball. Just needed an extra yard to do it, I think. The one big concern for me, really, with that team that we played today was Haaland. Again, he doesn't look like he's going to score another goal. He just seems, I don't want to say he lacks confidence, because I don't think he is, but maybe he's trying too hard. He's snatching at his chances. He's not putting his foot through it when he shoots. There's a few things going on with Haaland, and I think he's getting in the right positions. We're finding him. Not as often as we were last season. You know, the ball would just drop to him out of nowhere, out of a deflection, keeper saving, whatever. That's not happening to him this season. But when it does, he's just not taking his chances, and he's really struggling at the moment. Of course, I don't think Pep's going to drop him for the Arsenal game, but it's a conversation to be had whether we stick Alvarez up there and put Foden behind him. Because I'd be tempted to do that, because like I said, Haaland, he draws the attention of 3-4 defenders, sure. And he's nice and strong, and he offers a different kind of thing that no one else in the team does. But, you know, we need to take our chances on the weekend. And, of course, that's just my opinion, and it's probably wrong, but conversation to be had. But other than that, I think the team played really well today. Like I said, it was good to be back on the get a win under our belt, because I think going into the weekend, we definitely need that. We couldn't have gone into that game with 3 defeats in a row. That would have been a disaster in 3 different competitions. We got the win done. We grounded it out. You know, we played well too, which is a big plus, because I don't think we've been particularly doing that in the last couple of games. A big moment for us. 6 points in the Champions League out of 6. Top of the group, flying. Probably going to go through to the last 16 already, or you'd expect us to. There's bigger games to come, sure, but this was a big moment in the season, I think, just to get back on track. Just to see everyone playing well too. That was nice to see. And that's it. That's a match reaction. Thanks for watching. As always, as I said, please hit the like button. That's the most important thing for you to do. It really helps the channel. You see, it really helps the channel to grow. So please hit that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you again. Bye-bye.